What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Ram here, bringing you a dip video on the Dodge Ram Dipper channel. This is round 2. Why round 2? Because I tried to record this review just a second ago and my phone messed up and cut off the video halfway through. So now I have to record it again, and we're going to try to do it this time. Today we are reviewing Silver Creek Cherry. I want to give a big shout out to my buddy Dewey for giving me this to do a review on. Not really a good dip. I've got it in right now. I pretty much killed the can. There might be a little. There's about that much in there just for the purpose y'all been able to see it. There, y'all go ahead and get a look. It's a pretty black dip. Not really too much good to say about this dip. But shout out to Dewey for giving me this to do a review on, because I need to do a review and I wanted to do it on something different, something not a lot of people I'd say review. And Silver Creek Cherry just happened to be convenient. Get off, we'll start with the presentation. Presentation, the can, it is a plastic lid, plastic bottom, as are most cheaper dips. The quality of it's actually pretty good. I mean, you can't just squeeze the top off really easy. I mean, it'll come off after you squeeze enough, I'm sure, when I'm squeezing the wrong spot here. But they've got a little thing in here, and the actual sealing of the can is actually pretty good, considering it's a plastic on plastic. Spitting in a green dip top on a Dr. Pepper can today. But line the tin up and give y'all a little pan over. That's the front. I do like the white warning label, and then the side. I actually like the can. Pretty nice can. Just looking, I don't know why. It's pretty simple, but it's a good looking can. Smell. Oof. Anybody that's ever smelled this can back me up. It smells absolutely putrid. Not a good smell at all. I mean, it smells like Robitussin mixed with like bubble gum. But like not good bubble gum, like that low quality bubble gum you get at Goodwill. Not a good smell at all. It's really an off-putting scent. Using a big word there. But the cut of it is actually, it pinches well, but I am getting a lot of floaters right now. And just because it's typically you do that with cheap dips, you get a lot of floaters. And that's just what happens. I mean, it's not too bad of a cut, but it's not Copenhagen or Grizzly. But it's not too bad. It floats around, like I say, but once you put it somewhere, it stays there. Just floats a little. But pinchability, it pinches fine. The taste. If you're expecting this to taste like, okay, let's say you like Skull Cherry and you want the taste, but you want to save a little money. If you're thinking you can buy this and it's going to be similar, it's not similar at all. Really tastes nothing like Skull Cherry. I'd prefer Skull Cherry over that any day of the week, because Skull Cherry has an actual good taste, and this just doesn't really have much of a taste at all. It's just kind of got it's there, but you don't really know what it is. Like, you can't identify, oh, that's cherry. It just has that taste that it's just not really that good. I've definitely had better. Skull Cherry wins out on that. Straight up, it beats. Skull Cherry beats that hardcore. But it's not price range. I think this is actually pretty cheap. I think it's like probably, I'd say, around $2 where I'm at. I'm not sure about where it's at everywhere else, but Here it's pretty cheap, but that smell is just disgusting. But you know, it's not too awful bad. It kind of, I mean, I've had worse dips, but I've definitely also had better. Like I say, that would never be something. I don't plan on buying that ever. Dewey was just nice enough to give me the can so I could do a review. There was 2 dips in it yesterday. He gave it to me yesterday. There were 2 dips in it. I already took one out to kind of see what it was going to be like. And then I saved one for the review today. And it's not good. I don't recommend it. Overall rating, I give it probably a 4 out of 10. I'm not really that fond of it, to be honest. I'm just not. I don't recommend getting it. You don't want to spit black with it. You never really do with any flavored dips, but especially not this, you're not going to. The cheaper dips, typically, if you're wanting a flavored dip, typically the go-to is Skull, just because their flavors, in my opinion, are the best. The only cheaper dip flavors that are better than the Skull is Timberwolf Peach beats Skull Peach by a mile. Timberwolf Peach is better than Skull Peach, and one of the best flavors I've ever had was a kayak, and it was kayak grape. Now that dip, they're the only dip that makes a grape, as far as I know. And it's pretty, the kayak grape is good. I dipped a lot of that. I dipped 2 cans of that like it was nothing. But other than that, Skull pretty much is your go-to, especially with a flavor like this, because it just doesn't. It tastes like almost like cough syrup when you do taste it. It's just not that good. So I don't recommend it. But if you want to try it, feel free. I can't control what you do. I'm just trying to save you a little. But shout outs. Let's go ahead and throw a shout out to Nicholas Ritchie, my boy. We've been and him known each other for a while. We've been making vids and crap like that. And I always shout Nick out just because that's how me and him work. We work together that way. I shout him out. He shouts me out. We talk on Facebook and stuff like that. The reason I got spit so much with this is there's a lot of floaters in it. But also I want to give a shout out, of course, to Dewey for giving me this to do a review on. Shout out to Ryan, my buddy. Just shouting him out just because he likes when I shout him out. So there you go. Also, I want to give a shout out to Forrest G. Dipper, because he told me last video I put up, because I was talking about how when I record on my phone, I get like this box about that big with my video right here, and the rest of it's black. He told me if I turn my phone sideways, that will eliminate that. So I'm doing that this video. We're going to see. It should be full screen now, but if it's not, then, you know, oh well. But it should be. So we're gonna do that. But shout out to Forrest G. Dipper. Thanks for letting me know that. So hopefully these videos will be a little better quality. And appreciate that. So go check it. He makes good videos too. He did his last video was it was a suicide. It was a full can suicide. He took a can and mixed a lot of different dips in it. And made a full can. He did a full can of it, and it was a pretty good video. So I definitely suggest you go check him out. Something I found that I really like about these dip tops is they're smell proof. Like there's dip all down in there. I can't smell it right now. So they are smell proof, and I've been using it for the past couple of days, and it really works. I like the dip tops a lot. There's a story I got to go along with what I did the other day, but I don't want to tell that story right now. I'll tell you all that later. But this is just me making a quick video. I'll be back, make another video in a couple of days, and I'll see y'all later.